do you see?
I don't know, Sergeant. Something clear.
Hey! It's you! We're in HD!
Look at how clear it is!
Like us!
Follow us!
Comment!
And subscribe! Couchhard! Couchhard! Couchhard!
Hi everybody, welcome. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We are in the new year, 2019. It's exciting. Wow, it's like 6-7 months since we've been doing this. And people still ask us the question, guys, what is couchhard? What is couchhard? What is couchhard? Well, this is what couchhard is all about.
I sat down, guys. We sat down, we talked many times, and we sat down and we put it on paper. It's a different tone this episode, but we want to really dig deep and we want to show you and tell you.
I want to explain to you guys what couchhard is all about, why we as a group, not just me and him, but Steve and Ryan, have come together, created this ideology, and created this emotional show, which in our previous episodes maybe doesn't come off that way, but we're just reiterating why we do this and what it means to us, and we want to bring it to you guys. So
we want to show you how humor and how ridiculousness and how fantasy, the idea of being an action hero, or just the explosions you hear and the gunshots and just the sound effects in general, where it all comes from, how it all comes together in our mantra, our mind frame, our way of life. While entertaining, they're meant to entertain.
Yes.
That kind of stuff, obviously. It's also still always some part of this mantra, this idea of strength and positivity. So that's what we're going to explain to you today.
So
we're very excited.
Without further ado, we'll begin the episode, guys. I hope you're still paying attention. And so, when you're feeling down, you got a frown, please turn on couchhard. I'm Aaron Dudes for all your news today on couchhard. We're yakking along, writing this song with no direction. We're broke as fuck, down your luck, better hit that thumbs up. So we're here for you, just us two. Doesn't matter what we say or do. Just remember that we're here to chat today. We're couching hard. That was it. You know what? Every time I hear that song, honestly, it pumps me up.
Yeah.
It just pumps me up, and it's like, it's catchy, man. I know we wrote it, but it's just catchy. Even if you don't write it, it's just.
Dude, I don't know if I told you. I'll tell you guys too. I've always wanted to write a more traditional country song, and I've never had an outlet to do it. Obviously, I could have done like a solo record, and I still can. But
yeah, man.
I don't know. This feels like it's such an outlet for so many positive things inside me and creativity. This beast of a show is just this amazing outlet for me, and it's been such a positive force in my life since we've started doing this. So
even for me, man. Culture high five. Okay, so now let's raise that question. Hey, Alex. Today he's Alex and I'm Eric. Not John and Richard, but Alex and Eric. So
stripping it down to the bones.
We are making this literally what our show is about. So I'm going to ask the question now. And yes, guys, we are going to refer to our paper because we had to write this down. There's so much to talk about and there's so much to say that we kind of want to. We don't want to graze the surface. We want to dive into it.
We want to get it right.
We want you guys to understand what this is about. Look past our shenanigans. Look past our gimmicks. Look past the bullets, like what he said before. And seriously, give us a chance, because we're not just doing this for ourselves. We're doing this for people out there who maybe feel the way we do and act similar and have the same, thought process, So what we're trying to do is give you an insight into our brains, and it's tough to do this because it's a very personal thing. Yeah. For me, and I know it's a personal thing for you.
It requires a lot of vulnerability.
Your experiences and my experiences are two totally different things, but we almost experience them together, and that's what makes us best friends. Couchhard, the thing that we have in our previous episodes of 2018 could be misconstrued.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we're doing this, to clarify to you guys. It's not about the bullets in the ass slapping and the shotgunning of the leg and just the shenanigans, guys. That's just about having fun. That's just about being comfortable in your own skin. So, I'm going to ask you the question. Alex, what does couch hard mean? If you want to break the word down, if you want to, define couch, define hard. Not couch hard, not coach hard, not fucking anything hard. Couch, guys, couch. You have one at home.
What you sit on.
What you guys sit on and watch TV, what you guys flake on, a couch, not coach. Yeah. So, Al, are you ready? Let it loose.
So, the idea of our mantra, our mind frame here, is just strength in its purest form and balance. Okay? Hard, this is ripped right from the dictionary. Hard means solid, firm, resistant to pressure, not easily broken, bent, or pierced. Now we use that in a figurative sense. When people hear hard, there's also a negative connotation to that word, right? So being hard is in no way about being insensitive or intolerant.
Yes.
It's literally the exact opposite. We are getting everything that is positive from that word. That's when I hear our title, it makes me think of what we're going to tell you today and what we are telling you, and it makes me feel good.
Stay positive. Stay hard, man. Stay strong. Stay strong. There we go. I think what I'm trying to say.
But what I was trying to say is that we are not intolerant.
No.
We are very accepting.
Dude,
we want to invite everybody.
What I look at as the word hard, I look at it as essentially you're wearing a shield. You are not allowing yourself to be susceptible to outside pressures, not allowing yourself to be susceptible to outside bullying, not susceptible to being manipulated. Just being yourself, head up, back straight, and continue forward. And that's what the word term hard means for me. Anyways, no matter what, when you're feeling down, you gotta frown. Just turn on couch hard. It's as simple as that. This is what...
Turn this channel on.
This is what this is all about.
Yeah, man.
It's, you know what? You want to take away this? Fine. It's this. And that's what our show wants to give you guys.
A support system.
You know, that's what we're here for. No, never leave a man behind and never leave a man down. You carry him over your shoulder and you take him where you gotta go so you guys get there together. A good friend is someone who's there for you through the darkest of times. Not one that leaves you in the dust because they don't want to deal with it. When I hear that shit, I get so mad. When it's like, I don't need this right now. I have enough stresses of my own. I hate that line, dude, because, man, sometimes it takes that one person to help stop that other person from taking his or her own life.
Absolutely. Couchhard is a mind frame, a way of life. It is making the choice to live your life to the fullest, to live life as best as you can and as hard as you can. That doesn't mean throwing yourself into every situation.
That means giving it 100%.
Giving it your best.
No matter what, you give it 100.
The best you got.
That's it. You don't hold yourself back because of what he might say or she might say or this might do. If there's someone out there you love, they don't know about it, go tell them. If there's someone out there that you care about and you want to make friends with, go make friends. Guys, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is not doing that. And that's what this show is metaphorically telling you guys is this is what we're about. You know what I mean? So get out there and do it. Pursue your dreams. Just try to make the best you can of the situation you're given.
It is about how hard you can take negativity and proceed to move forward and become better and stronger. It has everything to do with confronting and engaging with destroyer forces and absorbing that negative energy and assimilating it and reorganizing it as positive energy.
Yes.
You can't run, man.
It's not worth it.
You can try, but you're never gonna win with running.
You're gonna kick yourself in the end.
It's about making a choice, not succumbing to the destroyers around us and becoming a protector of everything that is good. For example, this was the tangent I used, an action hero.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Now this is where it's coming in, guys, where the bullets and all the fantastic stuff, our characters, that's where this is going to really, hopefully at least hit with you. So I'm going to walk you through how we got there, how our philosophy got to
this.
the you know, like
The masculinity, the hard
Yeah.
masculinity,
That-
the pure testosterone,
Yeah.
the bullets, the machine guns, the swearing, the
Yeah,
laughing.
guys, I was raised by women. I'm very connected with women. I love women. You know what I mean? I respect them. I have the highest respect for them. So,
And I like where this society's going with the women empowerment.
oh, absolutely, I have no problem with it.
But it should just be done, and it should be recognized, and it should have been recognized a long
Yeah.
time ago. Never mind this. I'm all for empowerment because I've always given that respect, and I treat everybody equally. Doesn't matter culture, background,
Yeah.
skin color. I'm damn well fucking proud of it, man.
Hard.
You know what I mean?
So see, guys, how every time we make a point, we flash the arm, or we, you know what I mean, or like, we're like that. Like, that is not about fighting. That is
No.
not about. I mean, yeah, you show your bicep, but like, it's this. When I do it at work, I do it to all my buddies. I'm like, hard, yeah, coach hard,
Yeah.
stay hard. Yeah, it's an innuendo, guys. It's funny
Yeah.
because humor is good. Being happy is
And-
laughter
and-
is being happy.
Exactly.
You
And-
need to laugh, guys.
It's a sexual innuendo, yeah, hard.
No, but life is
Yeah,
hard.
exactly.
So we're trying to make it a little
Fun.
funnier,
This is
fun,
And-
lighthearted.
Yeah.
So
don't take it literal.
guys, have a sense of humor. This is a big thing I think a lot of people will relate
I-
to. Have a sense of humor because I think we've lost that.
Yep.
Everybody's
Everything is
so
so
busy about being offended.
Yeah.
And I know there's serious things going on, guys. Believe me. I'm not talking about fantasy because I'm in the clouds.
No.
If speak to anybody who knows me, I am very grounded. So
But
again,
that-
it's just a means to achieve something amazing. That's what the fantasy, that dream-like thing. You know when people say chase your dreams?
Yeah.
Dreams are not real.
Yeah.
So
No, but it's a wish. It's
Yeah.
something you want to achieve, something you want to attain. So go
make
for
your
it.
fantasy a reality and go for it.
That's it. Just go for it. And
Guys,
that's
this is a big thing that where I brought my life up to a new level in the last year or so. Again, that idea of becoming an action hero. This philosophy,
that's right. That's right.
this philosophy of ours was birthed for me, because I started this whole poster idea thing on his birthday in 2015. So that started, and the philosophy was originally birthed from a desire to become an action hero for me. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I look at the guy every day. He's my inspiration. Every single day, he's my inspiration. Sylvester Stallone, Clint Eastwood, all these guys. They're
John McClane.
yeah, freaking Bruce Willis. But yeah, specifically the guys, but then even the characters.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of action hero. You know, you guys, everybody loves the Marvel. They see the superheroes, right?
That's fine.
With the cape. An action hero
It's the same.
is the same.
Without a cape.
just
Without a cape.
without a cape.
But let's just.
So-
But we also reiterate that action heroes to people of the, I guess, what are the millennials? They call them
Yeah, the
millennials?
millennials.
The millen- The millennials might refer to their action heroes as Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
Where our time, 80s and 90s, were machine gun action stars.
Yeah.
So it's essentially this. If you want to look at a parallel universe,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same
It's
thing.
the same thing.
Just in a different way of doing
That's right.
it. But his Schwarzenegger was his Superman.
That's
Whereas
right, yeah,
this
yeah.
day, maybe the Black Panther is your Superman.
guy.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that's to make it to
Yeah,
relate.
to make it relatable, so you understand what the tangent or
Yeah.
what the subject I'm discussing is.
Yeah.
So yes, this philosophy was originally birthed from a desire to become an action hero, an idea born from film and fantasy, and bringing it to life in the most real sense in our present. So when I've heard, and this has become part of my mantra as well, make your fantasy a reality. Okay,
No matter what it
as
is.
far as you can. I'm not saying try to, do these crazy stunts that these guys
No.
do in action films. That's not what I'm
Not
talking
endanger
about.
yourself.
It's the power. It's the physical power. It's the mental power. It's the balance. It's just this fire. When I see these guys, I'm like, it makes me do amazing
Well,
things. Here in reality,
Okay,
guys,
to be-
it has nothing to do with killing,
No.
explosions, guns, or anything that takes life or destroys.
No.
We are about creation.
Yeah.
Creation of positivity and synergy and everything that is good.
Never
That's
leave-
what this is about.
It's your superhero can be anything you want. It doesn't have to be fictitious. It could be someone who a tangible. It could be something tangible. It could be a tagline. It could be a metaphor. It could be a name. It could be anything. Everybody goes down, man. But it's what's that line from Rocky? And that's the best way to put this.
It's not how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit
And keep
moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
God bless you, Sylvester Stallone,
And that is
writing that piece of dialogue.
That's essentially in a movie phrase. If that makes sense to you guys, is what.
It's amazing you mentioned that because that was I wrote an extended version of that.
Yeah.
When I was talking about making a choice, right? And when I was talking about how hard you take negativity and go forward and not give up and just lie down.
No.
Take it, move forward, and become better.
Yep.
Because you suffered.
And
People who are broken, here's another thing I was thinking. I've taken so much. Okay, see, that's from Rocky Balboa, that quote, right? I'm going to start dropping where these ideas came from because you guys will be amazed, I think, at where this has come from. And all of it is from film. Some of it from lyrics as well, but most of it's from film.
Yeah.
People who are broken are not weak. They're stronger for it. And that is from Split, starring James McAvoy, right?
Professor X in the new movie X-Men, if you guys don't know.
That's right. And it shows, and that's the main idea, that he valued people who were scarred.
Yeah.
Because it shows that you've survived.
Yeah.
And that you're better.
Yeah.
That you're on a different level of power.
Yeah, because you pick yourself up and put the pieces back together.
Right. I'm not saying people who haven't suffered are weak. God bless you.
No.
If you haven't suffered and had a great life. You know what I mean? But you're on a different level if you've been put through the ringer a couple times.
And I have
and have been struck.
This is when
And I have been too. And I'm here, and I want to be here for you guys. Even if you haven't experienced the worst of the worst. If you want to talk,
type
if
it up,
you
guys.
just type it up.
Everybody has a keyboard. Everybody's got a keyboard on their phone, and we're available.
We have a mission. We're here for you.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep putting these videos out. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep coming at you. No matter how hard we get hit, we just keep moving forward, and that's how it's gonna be. So what?
The idea of becoming an action hero, something fantastic, right? Unreal, out of this world, is merely the tangent through which a higher level of consciousness, awareness, and overall health can be achieved. A tangent is a means to an end, or just a way, a highway, a way to get somewhere. Okay? So this idea in my head of just Arnold, or just like that character, right? That's the way I get to where I want to be.
Yeah.
It's a starting point.
He's your motivation.
Yeah.
He's your idol.
You take everything positive that person represents and those characters represent. Guys, it's not about, oh, he killed 200 people in Commando. It's not about that. To get his daughter back, which was awesome, by the way. Watch that movie. Or like the Terminator. Guys, I can't tell you, to this day, when I watched both the first two, it makes me like, it makes me feel bulletproof. Right? Now again, you got to keep your feet on the ground. But I'm trying to allow you guys to understand the feeling and how I use it to get real things done. To get real results at the gym, to get real results mentally and at work, within my relationships with my family and my friends. I use that empowerment everywhere throughout my whole life.
Yep.
And going on this idea of hardness, it's putting your best foot forward, being positive no matter what stands in front of you, being everything you wish to be, inside and out, no matter what negative forces are pulling you down. That's where, from the action hero, that's where I ended up. And another big thing, family, friendship, and learning how to properly nurture love.
guys.
And respect for all those around you, and most importantly, loving and respecting oneself.
Yep.
That's the number one. That's where you start, is self-respect.
Yep.
Guys, we're going to give you everything. Humor, slapstick is part of our personalities.
Yeah.
It will always be there.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we want to be.
I haven't yet worked it into this episode yet, but I'm sure, in the next 10-15 minutes I'll find a way to inflict pain on my co-star here.
Why am I always getting hurt, man?
Here's an acronym. So hard. Start here. Okay, these are the 4 things that.
And what each letter of the word hard means to us in a positive way moving forward, and this is what we came with.
So H for us is for health. All kinds. Mind, body, soul. Okay? Any kind of health. Whether that be within your relationships, whether it be with, what you do physically, just everything. You want to aim for the best and most positive levels for yourself. So you can breathe easier, so you can live your life.
It's important, guys. A positive, healthy mentality gives you a positive, healthy outlook. If you can feel at ease in your mind and put positivity towards a healthy attitude, you're going to give off a healthy aura. You know what I mean? Positivity breeds positivity.
It's a given.
What matters anymore, and having a healthy relationship with your loved one, your partner, your family, your friends, it's huge, and you're a support system, and that's what friendship and family is all about. So having a support system, creating a healthy environment. Like, there's days where I'm down in the gutter, and this man right here, my buddy Steve, my buddy Jonathan, I give them a call and they just pick me right back up as if they're there behind me going, get up, man, don't worry about it, you'll be okay. And that's what matters to me, and that's, to me, is a healthy relationship, a healthy attitude, and a healthy friend reinforcement to put me on the right path again, because everybody has a bad day. How many times have I say to you, dude, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I know something's up with you, what's wrong with you? And you're like, whatever, man, I don't want to talk about it. And then eventually it comes out.
Yeah.
And it's like, you spend so much time and energy being down in the gutter, when sometimes all you need is a healthy outlet. And, this is why.
Don't run, guys. Running doesn't do anything.
No.
Or bury. Don't bury things inside.
And I'm guilty of that one. I bury a lot of my stresses. I bury a lot of my problems. And then I have a meltdown.
You are key as well. You have your support systems. You are a support system.
For yourself, too.
You can build yourself. You're not born that way. I know for myself, speaking from personal experience, like I was saying, I have a very permeable outer membrane. So that means that in a cell, like when you learn in high school biology, or even elementary school, so a cell, the outer shell, is very penetrable. So stuff can enter easily. So when I'm around a negative person or just a negative situation, it just gets in there.
Yeah.
So you have to learn what to do with that energy, because it's got to go somewhere. But yeah, you have to learn what to do with that energy. I've learned to recraft it and to express it in many different ways, whether it be at the gym, whether it be in art, whether it be in teaching. You have to assimilate it and rearrange it into positive energy. So you can also be a support system for yourself. And all of that working together is what contributes to the complex machine that is you and I.
Yep.
And we can always get better.
Wow, the word hard. Next letter. A.
For acceptance. It's acceptance of yourself, acceptance of all people around you, acceptance of the situation at hand, acceptance of negative energy, positive energy, just knowing how to handle yourself.
It's tough, guys. That's a tough one.
It's a big one.
That's probably the toughest one, because a lot of people would rather turtle.
But acceptance is the key to power, to making yourself more. And it's a very positive reinforcer. The idea of accepting and moving forward.
Would you say it's equivalent to taking the bull by the horns in terms of
Exactly.
in terms of shaping life
Exactly.
into that one? Taking the bull by the horns, guys. Some days you wake up, You know the task at hand is going to be difficult. It's not going to be an easy peasy one.
Those are the cards that you're dealt, dude. So.
But you know what?
know?
That hard feat is what makes you stronger as a person, whether you accomplish the task at hand or whether you fail trying. Any one of those outcomes makes you a stronger and better person, and that's accepting. That is accepting what you're about to face, and not just, like you said, not turtling away, not cowering away and saying, "Oh, it's too hard. I don't want to do it."
Even procrastination. I'm guilty, dude.
Coach Hart, high five for that one. Oh boy.
Procrastination is the exact opposite of acceptance.
Yeah.
Because you're just like
pushing it aside.
You just don't wanna.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, and everyone's a procrastinator.
Yeah.
It's just easier to do that.
Acceptance
of the hardship that's at hand. So accepting, guys, taking the bull by the horns and
being proactive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to lose weight, you're not gonna lose weight sitting your ass on a couch.
Yeah.
Get to the gym like this motherfucker here and bust your ass every day.
And guys, we're gonna have a different episode on this, on hard, healthy living. It's gonna be called. But the idea when I say balance, mind, body, and soul, body is in there. So I wear my couchhard shirts when I work out now, and I see that shirt, and it's this mind frame we're talking about. It's not about being lazy, hard, you know, or being a couch potato.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. That's the funny part of the name. If you really get to know it, it has nothing to do with. I mean, okay, fine, you're chilling. Obviously, you watch movies, you chill with your friends, but this show, at its core, really isn't just that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, everybody needs downtime.
Yeah.
And we're together. We're downtime. This is what we do.
Work hard so we can couch hard, and that's what I say to myself in the gym. This is like, it says couch, but it also says work hard. You know what I mean? Like exercise hard.
It's the meaning behind.
Yeah.
It's the meaning behind the obvious term, the couch or the bed or your chair.
It's not obvious at all, this message.
No,
I don't think.
And this is why why this episode is needed.
And Vedran, this is a shout out to you. You've asked me 50 million times what this show's about.
Yeah.
Here's this episode.
Here it is, Vedran.
Just for you. Okay?
And this is what it's about. So
R. Respect. We've mentioned this earlier. Starts with self-respect and then just respect for
others,
everyone and everything around you.
We're all created equally. This is a huge topic.
It's huge, man, because I really think this is going down the toilet nowadays.
Later, respect.
Yeah, respect's gone. Bye.
Down the sewage system.
Yeah. So it sounds simple, but it's so important, and people, you can change someone's day.
Big time.
With just a smile,
yeah.
Just with, hey, good morning, how are you doing?
How you doing?
How are you doing? You know how many people react so, like, amazingly to that?
Of course.
And you change someone's day.
Of course.
Just respect, guys. Let's help each other. Everybody's here to live our lives. We're here together. Let's do it together instead of, sending people
away
at their own corners.
We're also
what we're talking about as well is we're so focused now on our differences, and I think we got to refocus on our similarities. Now, I'm not saying in any way, as we said earlier, we're not intolerant. I think we need to refocus on our similarities. It's not about. I'm not saying that to mean that we're intolerant or insensitive. We're not hard as in intolerant or insensitive.
Or being a prick.
Yeah.
We're not being pricks.
Hard
doesn't mean being an asshole.
Differences are amazing, right? But I think too many people are focused on the differences, so it gets to be this really thing with like separation. If we acknowledge differences, we're respecting that. And I do.
Yeah.
But I think it's so much more fascinating. I think similarities are so much more fascinating to me.
Well, of course.
Because that's how we relate.
That's how you connect.
That's
how you connect.
And I think there are more similarities than we are even willing to admit.
Yes, of course.
Because we're always focused on differences. And I understand acceptance. It's in the acronym, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think it's so beautiful how simple and how similar We are.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
Yeah. And that even
So-
applies to us as friends. Like, we're both different people with different beliefs in certain things, but we're similar in a way of how we feel about each other's respects and each other's concepts and ideas, and you know, and this is how Couch Hard came to be. We respect each other's wishes, desires, and we've come to equal grounds of what this show is about. And this is why we are what we are, and that applies to everyday life. Everybody, that applies to everyday life. Sometimes it's the fear of the unknown, but you won't be able to conquer that fear unless you face it head on and accept the differences that the other person's going to bring to the table. In terms of, just because, you know, they come from a different belief system or a different religion or a different culture, you don't just ignore them because they're not like you. But how do you know that unless you give them a chance? This is what we're trying to tell you. Accept what's unknown, because you don't realize the similarities you'll have within each other.
We are
You might
all
find another
human.
friend. You might find
All
another.
human.
This is what we're trying to get at, guys. Acceptance of yourself and acceptance of others, because
Respect.
you respect each other. You
They
love
go
each
hand
other,
in hand. They really
and-
do. And that's why.
and that's why it's
you
part
know.
of the acronyms.
And the last one,
the D. Don't forget the D.
This is huge. Drive. Never forget where you came from. Never forget what it's like to be hungry. That's the rocks. That's what it's stuck in my head since I've heard it. Heard it a couple weeks ago. Actually, he always mentions it. Never, just stay hungry, and that's one of Arnold's ideas in film. Just keep going, man. Keep pursuing what you want. Keep pursuing your fantasy
The
and
best-
make it a reality.
The best line I've heard, if we're going to refer to a movie
Chase
quote,
your dreams.
is what's that Rocky quote? I think it was the best quote, and everybody can relate that. I don't know.
It's not how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I think that's the best. I think that's the best line for everybody to relate to. Everybody can relate to that, and it's so true.
It's about drive. It's about heart.
But keep going. No
Heart,
matter
man.
who brings you down, pick yourself back up. Keep going. Get back down. Pick yourself up, and keep going. And just, if you can move through life that way, guys. This is also a teaching lesson for us too. This is also something that we both struggle with, and everybody out there struggles with. Is sometimes you just don't want to wake up. Sometimes you just don't want to face the day at hand. Sometimes you just want to procrastinate and push it aside, and who cares? But you know what? As long as you're thinking about it, you're driving towards accomplishing it. And that's what I think is important. I don't think the action always speaks louder than words. And that's what everybody says. Actions speak louder than words. I don't always think of it that way, because action is, you're doing something about it. But thinking about it is the same as doing something about it. Just
For me, it's big.
yeah,
Thinking about it is...
I don't need, I'm the same way. I don't need to do it.
I gotta warm up. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta pump myself up in my head.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So for me,
Huge.
drive is hugely important. And guys, go get what you want to get in life. Go do it, because you know what? Once you accomplish it, you create another building block to yourself and a personality, and you take that experience to the next person who might be struggling with this, and that's how we create networking of help. And this is what it's about. You know, guys, in the comments below, write it down. Tell us your feelings. Tell us your thoughts. And yeah, drive is a huge thing. And regardless,
Guys, how
of what
many
it's-
times? I mean, I speak from experience. How many times, and you've probably had this experience, or just the idea with exercise, it's
Oh, boy.
5% the body
Story
and
of my life.
95% here.
Yeah, it's huge.
For me, when I'm good here, I don't even feel it.
No, the rest of it's good. You can
It's-
you got
It's awesome. I got it.
It starts in your head.
Yeah.
You have to want
Like-
to make it happen, and that's where drive begins. It doesn't.
Drive.
It doesn't begin.
Your goals.
It just means
Visualize, guys. Have a vision. Visualize yourself achieving your dreams and your fantasy. Becoming that action hero. Become your inner action hero.
become your Superman. Become your Black Panther. Become your Arnold Schwarzenegger. Become your Ghostbuster. Become your Beetlejuice. Whatever it is for you that gives you the motivation. Become your favorite singer. Become.
Guys, here's another one that I got this philosophy from. I wanted to include this. I read an interview, Hugh Jackman, who played Wolverine for 17 years. Okay, he recently concluded it last year with Logan, amazing film. Check it out. But every time he worked out, he said that he lifted as Wolverine. He didn't lift as Hugh Jackman, because Wolverine can lift more than Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read that, I'm like, that's amazing.
That's actually really interesting.
And I went to the gym with that. One day I'm Wolverine. One day I'm Arnold. One day I'm like John Matrix, like, which is an Arnold character.
Yeah, whatever.
One day I was Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
Like, I sound like these guys when I exercise.
Because you're putting yourself
Because
in a positive
I'm
mentality.
putting themselves in their body. Like that workout scene from Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. That short workout scene that Ben Affleck did. Like,
that was intense.
every time I watch that, it makes me want to just go to the gym.
Put a chain around your waist.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot that soon. I haven't done it yet. But
you understand what we're getting at? This is what we're trying to
it's
say.
huge, guys. Just find your niche. Find your
Find your inspiration.
That vein, man. Find what makes you do amazing things.
And everyone has one. You just gotta look through it. Sometimes you gotta look through the darkness before you find the light.
Yeah.
And embrace the darkness because it makes you stronger to break out of that. So, and this is what we're getting at. And
follow that feeling, man. That when you get an exciting feeling, a powerful feeling in your gut, follow it.
Cool. That's what guys. This is what our show is about.
Health, acceptance, respect, and drive.
Hard. HARD, guys. You know what? So, I think without saying that, I think does this conclude what we gotta say? You got something left you want to say?
We're gonna close this off here with a few last thoughts. Couchhard is about achieving a beautiful balance of mind, body, and soul, and sculpting genuine strength within your personal identity, and allowing that strength to buttress the relationships of all shapes and sizes that you choose to engage in. Couchhard represents a sense of solidarity and true acceptance of all human beings on this planet. It is defined by the superhuman, almost fantasy-like high energy that can occur and thrive in all of us, if we can harness our inner strength to produce positivity and goodness in ourselves and everyone that surrounds us. That's what it means to us.
That's what it means to me. And I hope by watching this episode and by engaging with this episode, guys, type in the comments below, hit the like button. It's not about the numbers, it's about who we're reaching out to and who's feeling the same way we're feeling. That's what it's about for us. I like seeing the number grow, not because of popularity. I like seeing that number grow because I know that we genuinely, guys behind the scenes too, we genuinely have reached out to you. You agree with us. You're on a journey with us. You're laughing with us. You're being serious. Like this is our first serious episode, and it's something important and special to us. But we got a lot of guys out there asking, "What's couchhard mean? What's couchhard mean?" Well, rewind to 25 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, and watch it again and again and again and again, and it will tell you what this show is about, and eventually it will sink in, and you will understand this, and maybe, hopefully, we hope it applies to your daily life, because that's our target. That's our goal. This is what we're about. Couchhard is intended to help you pick yourself up and help you achieve the goals that are unattainable in your mind. Because everything's attainable.
Everything.
It's just how hard you got to work at it. And, with that being said, I guess this concludes our episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope we've reached out to a few people out there. I hope that you guys continue to follow along our journey. I hope, subscribe to us. Comment, guys. Comments are, they're important. Guys, someone out there, be the first to comment. Just we haven't got any comments, And I will say this, and I cannot forget this.
We got some.
No. I'll say this to all the people out there who are with us, who have followed us, to the people we know directly, to my people, his people, guys behind us. We have listened to your recommendations. We've listened to your thoughts, your ideas, and it doesn't go without us thinking about them, and we appreciate you guys out there. Thank you for following us. Thank you for sticking with us. We promise to give you guys more content, and just so you guys know, because people out there don't seem to understand the way this works, our tagline is always Monday, always hard. Which means every Monday of every week we release a new episode. All those people out there who've talked to us independently, together as a group, we want to say thank you to you guys. This show could not be done without your help. We do take into consideration all your recommendations. Appreciate them. I haven't met you. Thank you so much.
God bless. Thank you.
For guys coming up, thank you so much. For all those guys out there who are supporting us, giving us a thumbs up, giving us the hard flex. Thank you. So guys, moving into 2019, we're gonna try our best to keep giving you guys more content, better content, more interactivity. It's only as interactive as you guys make it with us. So, that being said, raise your phones, pull a keyboard up, give us some information, give us some feedback. We do great appreciate it, and we will get back to you. We will get back to you as best we can, as fast as we can, because we want you guys to help evolve this show.
Hello? Oh, it's the fans. They're saying, both of them. Yeah. Oh, they say great job.
Thanks.
They really like the sincere episode.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, without further ado, and thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned till next Monday. Again, always Monday.
Always hard.
New content, new episodes every Monday. Follow us on Instagram, couchhard. 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 One word. So you can find us on the Instagram, and it links to our YouTube channel, which obviously is Couchhard itself. If you guys can't figure out how to spell Couchhard, pause the video. There. Pause the video. So guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned until next Monday, and rock on. Hit it, Al. Cut. Hey Al, what day is it today?
Oh, it's Monday! Always remember, guys, we release new content every Monday for you. Always Monday, always hard! Coach hard!